This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And what else feel like talking about? I'm your host, Max Olsricia.
And I'm your host who almost cried at an anime he thought he was going to hate this year, Dave Spades.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Warm.
I bet.
Very warm.
So, if you listen to our anime awards, Crunchyroll Anime Awards, we both go back and listen to them. Great episode.
Yeah, it was actually a really fun episode.
Yep. Oh, and I think this week is the Anime Awards release.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, so you'll see.
Perfect,
We'll put
actually.
this
Wow,
out
look
on,
at that.
Actually,
no, we do this all live. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Keep talking. We don't have time here.
Yeah. So, they...
Oh, my God. I lost the competition by a point of imaginary points after we tied it. It was horrible. I lost in a tiebreaker. Go back and watch the episode. You'll see what the game was.
Yeah.
This was the penalty, though. I have to wear this stupid hat, which we're keeping around. This thing's
it's going to be great. We're going to throw it into way more games.
Oh, yes. But the specific penalty for this game was that I have to wear several layers. I have about 7 on right now. And also do the episode with that, and then also sitting next to a space heater set to 90, which is, if you're not watching, I don't know if it's a shot, but oh Jesus,
You can definitely probably
hear it though, and it's toasty, everybody. It's very toasty.
Yeah.
I use this to warm one room when I turn off all the heat in the middle of winter, so it's an effective space heater.
Yeah, not only that, this room gets real. I'm hot right now.
Yes, you actually might you're gonna be sweating too.
I will be, but I know you'll be sweating more.
Probably, yes. Although I'm a very cold person, so when I put all this on, I kind of felt good for the first.
We've recorded this podcast before, you and a teacher, and you're like, we got to get out of here. This room's too hot.
Okay, yeah, that's true, yeah.
But let's get to the anime.
Yes,
So,
the anime.
We're still sticking with just the one. My Hero
We're so
Academia.
deep in the hole on the other ones right now that it's kind of hard to catch up. So,
Yeah.
and we're just shopping around. We want to see.
And you're going away.
I'm going away for a week.
week.
Hopefully, we'll have some episodes out while I'm gone. But yeah, I'm gonna be out of town for a week, and then when I get back, and then we just have maybe several weekends where things are going on, and then Demon Slayer comes out very soon.
Yeah,
which we've already
wait.
seen and we already did the episode on. But once that's out, like that's gonna take priority.
Why are you
over.
adjusting that?
I don't know. It feels weird.
If you can feel it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought with your hat on that it'd be
It's
like...
not that. No, it's not that dense of a hat.
Oh, okay.
It's a good hat. It's good for winter. It's good for hunting. But
Yeah,
it's
we
not
definitely
good for
have to
anything
keep that
else.
around. I thought about
for
that.
sure. Yes, we're staying in the studio.
We'll
This
have
might
a-
actually go on Scully here when we.
Is that his name? We never named him.
Unless we got a better one, but I just off the top of my head. Normally, nerdy. You're the DM
I
here.
always thought he was the Thanksgiving skull.
He is Thanksgiving skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the pilgrims died.
What's a good, like... We should call him Jiraiya.
Jiraiya. That's a little cruel.
Major Hughes. No, but let's talk
Don't
about
pull
that
out for that.
So, My Hero Academia season
6.
Yes, and we went to the episode. It seemed like it was going to be a slower one, and it was a slower one, but
Yes.
goddamn, the show does not miss.
That made it amazing. Like,
it
that's
was
what it did.
so good.
Dude, it was awesome. So it opens up with, all the townspeople there who are all like, "Meh, heroes are bad. We need to protect him. But give this one away. He's terrible." It's like,
Yeah.
guys, you're not doing great right now. You're not really making All for One's plea look all that evil, because you kind of suck. You're kind of doing what you're not supposed to.
Yep.
When you all have fucking quirks, that's the thing that gets me. It's like,
Yeah, it's
this is a hero society, and you're all being like, you're all kind of being acting like Deku, like just because he has quirks. It's getting a little warm. Just because he has quirks means that he's like evil or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they're all like, and I get it on a level that like they don't know about his power and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So he does seem like a Nomu to them. Which, whatever, they're the populace. But it's like, come on, guys. If all the heroes are saying that we shouldn't do this, we should let the kid in, maybe you should let the kid in.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You know? But then Uraraka, or Uravity, however you want to say your name, got up there, gave her speech.
Wait, before that,
Yes.
you're moving a little faster, jeez.
It's warm.
Before that, the principal going over how in depth the security is.
Holy
It's insane. He's like, and there's like 17 layers under the school with a speedway system, and I'm
Yes.
like, what the?
They can all collapse on each other to slow down Shigaraki's power or anyone's power, really.
Yeah, it's like,
Because the principal has that like planning quirk,
yeah.
which he got out of experiments or something like that.
What was it?
I don't know what exactly it's called.
But what was at the top? Remember, there was more to the top. Oh, it's like they can.
All the buildings can drop underground.
Yeah.
It's like the freaking school can move.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
It drops everyone down to the bottom where they connect to an underground monorail, which will take them over to other hero schools with the same or like defenses.
It makes.
And I'm just
it's
like,
crazy.
the fuck? It just kept explaining it, and it was like, the fuck? Where
Like it
did
was
all
totally
the budget
normal.
for the school year go?
Yeah, where did like? Well, because remember they're like really funny. They were like, oh yeah, you know.
It's hard to move my arm in this, okay? I get my one saving libation of water.
Yes, water.
Yes.
But I like how he's like, you know, the giant robots we have. He's like, oh, we get them on cheap from the government, and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, they wholesale buy it. It's like,
yeah,
what the
wholesale.
fuck?
That's what he said. Yeah, you're good. The shock absorbers were a good move.
I know
honestly.
they were a move. I like that. Yeah. We're for those who haven't seen our earlier episode in the week, we've upgraded we've upgraded the studio a little bit, getting some arms, changing up
Yeah.
the outlook. We're getting there.
I think the next move is we will get the board up.
Yes, and
And
we'll
then
play games.
We have to look into just how much a printer is.
Yeah, they're not wicked expensive. If we split it, it'll be fine.
Isn't
or
they
something.
I feel like they could get a pretty cheap one.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah,
Yeah, and I think
probably under $100.
What?
Probably under $100.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could do something with an anime opening quiz too. I don't know if it's 2 copy, but we could have like a bunch of anime names.
Yeah.
This is something we could do without a printer right now.
Okay.
Like we could just have pieces of papers with the anime names on them, and we only play like 3 seconds of the anime opening,
Uh-huh.
and then we both take turns
Sure.
throwing darts.
Yeah.
And the distance of how close you were to the
Yeah.
anime.
I don't see how that's
Okay.
no.
All right. Cool.
No.
Because that we can do without.
They aren't doing that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
There's no
it's a
one.
totally
No one.
different thing
Yeah,
than their thing.
What a loser.
Fuck
But then your
I'm
Ravni
gonna
got
win
up.
one of these, and I'm just gonna fucking bring it.
You're
all
gonna what?
back. I'm gonna win one of these games, and I'm just gonna fucking unload.
Yeah. What if you're like the link to my ret?
I
Where
don't
you
think-
just
nah.
like where you just lose
I don't think it is.
games.
I don't think that's what it's gonna be. I don't think that's what it's gonna be. I can win games.
I mean, I think we're pretty evenly matched. Yeah.
You're just gonna see me in here on my lunch breaks because I work from home, just like practicing with darts the entire time.
Hey, no practicing. That's
I'm
cheating.
not fine. I'm not practicing. I'm playing darts.
No, there's no. You
Oh, so I can't
do
play
that.
darts ever again now?
No, you can play darts, but you can't be sitting
It's
here.
not cheating.
That is cheating.
You can practice in your free time too.
You just said you're gonna do it not in your free time.
My lunch break is my free time.
What?
My lunch break is my free time.
Oh, I thought you said while you were working.
No.
I mean, yeah, when we work, we're very serious.
Yeah, of course, yes.
You know, we wouldn't have to work so much if you just told other people to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love how we're segueing so much on this episode.
Oh, 100%.
The one episode where you're dying, I love it.
Shut up. I'm just going to show that I can last longer than you in the future.
Oh, I could definitely last longer than you with adverse temperatures.
Nah.
Your body's temperature regulation is not as good as mine.
Shut up. Anyway,
but
so
your
back to the
Ravni gets
episode.
up and gets a megaphone that.
President Mike was using, but he doesn't need to use that. I saw that. It's like, President Mike, your actual actual anime quirk is to be loud. Why are you using a megaphone?
And now I realize he just was using a megaphone so she could grab it.
Yep, that was it. And also, any other teacher could have done that.
I know.
Any other teacher could have
they
done
could've
that.
just gave it to anyone.
You could have gave it to friggin' number 13 there, the black hole lady with a face.
Oh
Apparently.
yeah, apparently we didn't even talk
I didn't
about
think
that
she
last
had.
episode.
I didn't think she had a body because the
No,
way
yeah.
she got damaged back in the first season, they blew out her entire back. Well, okay, they destroyed the back of her suit.
What were you gonna say?
They blew out her back.
I mean, now that seems like a great time.
Apparently, yeah. Now that we know she has a body in there,
Yeah.
it seemed like she didn't have a body in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. She was a black hole. I didn't make any sense. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So any other teacher could have done that. But anyway, Ravni gets the mic, gets up on top of the school, which
Megaphone.
gets up on top of the school, which they played around a lot with distance on this one because that school is pretty tall.
Yeah.
Like really, really tall. And they made it seem not that tall when she was up
That's
there.
true.
So they played with distance a little bit, but I can let it go. Because her speech was actually really, really good. And it hit me hard in the feels.
it did.
Mainly because it was all one. They played the inspirational music, which is always
Always
just
love it.
always indicator. But then a lot of it was a parallel to when All Might first told Deku that he could be a hero, and Deku broke down and just was
Yeah.
like crying there. He did the same stance and everything, and just because it was like someone was giving him validation as a hero,
Yep.
and I'm just like it's all he ever wanted. We wanted to help people, and he wanted to be a hero. It's all the kid ever wanted to do, and be like All Might. But that's like we're just getting into layers now.
Layers on that.
But he just wanted to be a hero, and now one of his friends was convincing the world that he was.
Yeah, friend.
Oh yeah. Quote unquote.
Yeah, future girlfriend, future wife.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you. As the speech started, I was like, okay, whatever. But like as it went on, and you started to like realize what it was like actually about, and like you pointed out first, you're like, oh, this is just like the first episode or whatever. And
Yeah.
I was like, what? I didn't really notice at first, but man, it started to hit, and the music was great. And then I love when she's like, look at him. He's beaten up and downtrodden, and like it shows Deku, and he just looks like
He looks like
garbage.
shit. He looks like a hot garbage. The kid, like his eyes aren't even right.
Yeah.
Like he's so tired. I loved everything they brought back from the first episode and all that stuff. They even brought back the guy with the pointy head. He's all
I
the way
was just
back from
about
the
to bring
first
that up.
episode. He was the first one. He like when they were watching Kamui Woods and Mount Lady fight the villain. He was like Deku was nerding out. And he goes, "Ha! I bet you want to be a hero. I can tell." And it was like, oh, look at this now.
No,
And he was one of the good guys all along. Definitely, it was a cool little Easter egg to toss in there.
It was, especially because he somehow gives like an amazing speech. He's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
guys, listen, and it's just like
Maybe that's his quirk. It has nothing to do with his pointy head for
his
some reason.
stupid head.
Yeah.
Well, I did like the one guy you pointed out. The one guy who was like really shitting on Deku and shit on the one guy was like, no, I'm not letting this down. He had an All Might shirt on.
I know. It's like, what are you? What's your message here, bro? Like, do you like heroes or don't you? That kid was.
Gravity pointed out to, was it her that pointed it out? Is like, if you keep getting rid of the heroes, sooner or later there'll be no heroes, and then the world's really gonna go to shit.
We're towing a line here with real world events.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's she did, and that was a very good point. And that really should have shut them all up immediately, but whatever. I will say
Facts.
you pointed this out, and it was really really good. That this was pretty much just like Naruto coming back to the village after taking
Yeah,
pain,
it felt like it.
and like seeing everyone. Oh my goodness.
What'd you say?
Now the
No, what did
seeing
you say?
like, oh my goodness. Seeing everyone. It's
No,
getting
I'm
warm.
sorry.
It's getting warm. It's getting warm.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yes. And oh my
Oh.
goodness, it's getting warm.
You say you don't like this?
No, I said, oh my goodness.
You think I could hear him really well because he's speaking right into my ears.
Yeah, you think. So it's just like Naruto coming back to the village, like just like getting the recognition he needed from people, and showing how like, and just showing us too how wicked strong he's gotten, like the progression that he's had
Yeah.
from, I'm talking about Naruto, but like from Deku, in Deku's case, from being a literally quirkless loser, and getting all the way to he was such a loser, and coming all the way up to now he's one of the greatest heroes. Like
Yeah.
probably right now he could have hero status the way with his strength.
Yeah, he'd be
the amount
number
he
one,
has.
right? I mean, not.
I don't know if he could beat Endeavor at full
No.
power just yet.
No,
but
yeah, I think about it.
Another 20%, I think he could.
Yeah, and I think he has the number one quirk in the world.
Oh, for
Besides
sure.
One for All.
Yeah, that's an evil quirk.
Yeah.
So
I
he's become really great, and like.
I think what your problem is you're sitting too close.
I think I am, and I'll adjust it in the next episode.
but
Keep talking.
but no, usually you got to keep talking. No, but what I was gonna say is, yeah, I feel like it had that same thing where the people started to validate him. People started to validate him and stuff like that. And I think the difference was that was what Naruto always wanted.
Yes.
And that's where it hit really hard.
Yes.
Deku, I don't think he realized that.
Yeah.
And getting that validation, because like he always wanted to be a hero.
You always want to be the hero and make people smile, just like
Yeah.
All Might.
And,
And like
like,
he wasn't doing that for a while when he was a vigilante. Like he was
when
scaring
Koda
people.
came over.
Oh my God, when
and they were
Koda
like,
and the one
give me
lady-
the red shoes, and
Like,
it shows Deku like, I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know where that weird. Also, what was that thing that weird like rat thing said? I don't remember what kind of species they were. Like homo.
I think it's her type of quirk, some sort of like. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. She did not have a good quirk. Like
No,
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for you. But
remember
you
she
turned into
said-
a mouse thing that's super tall. Like I'm sorry.
Remember she said shelters were taking those kind of people in?
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of world are we living in?
It's like kind of super racist.
Yeah.
Like wicked racist in a quirk world.
I
Like,
know.
guys,
We're
you
like-
all have quirks.
Yeah, I
Some
know.
people have cactuses for heads.
I know,
I don't
yeah.
understand where you draw the line.
Well, did you notice it was really weird is that like the crowd were all just regular humans minus like one or two of them?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Don't like most people have quirks?
Yeah, not all of them were terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, not all of them were terrible. Not all of them will give you a bird head for some reason.
Also, I love how Shoto, Endeavor, and
And hawks.
Hawks were just like outside for no reason,
Yeah.
and then they just bring him in. They're like, "Let me explain exactly which is happening."
Endeavor's trying to be like
oh, yeah,
low key. He's got a trench coat and a hat on, but you can still see the fucking flames coming
like
out of
he's
his
like,
suit.
like he's like Lupin the Third or something.
I know, yeah. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Who are you fooling?
I
Wait,
know.
are you trying to fool someone or are you just trying to stay out of the rain? I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you can burn the rain away, bro.
Does the rain affect his power? I thought about that.
I think
Doesn't it
that'd be a
little?
cool thing to add in.
Doesn't it a little?
I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Because did he mention it during the Vigilante arc? It was raining a lot then.
I
don't
think
know.
he might have.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it'd be cool if it did. Like if it did, like it slowed him down. But yeah, no, I think you're right because he said he couldn't get to Deku at one point because it was raining.
I'll take that.
I think when Deku gets ambushed by Lady Nagant, I think that's when it happens.
Yeah, he did point that out. I would definitely take that. I was right because I didn't even say that was the thing. I just asked if it was, so I'll take that. I was right.
I didn't know. So I didn't know. So it's but yeah, it was. The only thing that was super weird about this whole Iravity speech is that it, in the middle, she stumbled and it cut to Toga.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, you're right. What was that about?
I don't know.
She said something about like smile or something, and it cut to
Yeah.
her or something. That was really interesting.
I don't know. I gotta go back and rewatch that interaction she had with her in the apartment because honestly, I just like wasn't paying that much attention at the time.
Is that your? Is this a space heater?
Nope, it's the dryer downstairs.
Oh, okay. Are you using dryer?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it's probably neighbors. So it was.
I would assume.
I need to go back and work. Well, I don't know, it could be a ghost. I got to go back and rewatch.
It could be Ghost.
Could be the pro hero Wash doing something for once. I have to go back and rewatch that scene where they talk because I'm sure there's some ideology crap in there that I just like Toga's a psychopath. I don't give a fuck what she says.
No,
so,
yeah, they do. They are trying to talk. I think she's trying to talk no jutsu Toga.
Yes, and I think that you shouldn't even bother and you should beat the shit out of Toga.
Dude, she's not. Remember, she killed an old lady.
She killed a lot of people
Yeah,
with Iravity's ability. She killed like 30 people with Iravity's ability.
What was that?
Remember when they were it was during the My Villain Academia and they were all like awakening their quirks essentially.
Oh, yeah.
And then she got the ability to steal quirks by being able to like transform into people.
Yeah.
And she killed all those like newscasters that were attacking her.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there was like 30 of them and she like dropped them out of the
dropped them.
sky. Yeah,
Yeah, it
they
was this
died.
guy, yeah.
They all died
Yeah, that's true.
badly.
And an old lady.
And she killed an old lady for no reason.
I know. Yeah.
Just to get her blood.
I know. Yeah.
When you probably could have shown yourself and Iravity would have followed you.
That's really
Fuck
true.
Toga. Go right to prison.
Yeah.
Bottom of Tartarus.
Yeah, honestly, she's also I love when the principal's like, our security system is just as strong as Tartarus's. And then there is a lot of that in this episode, and I love what happens when we comment and we're like, well, that's really fucking work, and then immediately Ida's like, he's like, well, I mean, Shigaraki broke into that super easily.
No, Ida was pulling hard in this
I
episode
was
for
like,
like
let's go.
pointing out the real world. It was
Yeah.
awesome. I'm very happy Ida has a nice little bit of center stage there because he is, as dumb as they make him out to be as the class president, he's very smart and put together. And I don't know. It's been ever since the last episode where his friends got him and Ida was the one that grabbed him. I just forgotten how much Ida was like actually important to the show.
Yeah.
Like the Stain arc is pretty much Ida's arc.
Yeah.
And it's wild all the shit that's happened to him, and he's been with Deku since the beginning. So it's very cool to see this awesome character get, who's always been a good character. Minus when he was trying to kill Stain, but I got it. He's always pretty much been an awesome, steadfast figure, and it's been really cool to see him shine in the last few episodes.
He's such a paladin.
He is such a paladin, and I love it.
Now, what, besides us seeing Eraser, and Eraserhead?
Yeah, Eraserhead.
Eraserhead. And his awesome metal leg and eye patch.
Awesome.
Looks badass.
And he
as
hinted
shit.
at Mami Mirako getting her arm.
Yeah, Mommy Mirako, which get her back in the show.
Please.
What were they talking to him about though? They were telling him something. I know they were telling him something about the speech, but there was something else. I can't remember exactly.
They were talking about, okay, so you know how the
You're good.
I'm not trying to remember his name. You remember how the teleporter that's made of black smoke was his buddy?
Yes.
Was originally his buddy, and they broke through the ones.
Yes.
They're trying to undo the nomification.
Yes.
Nomification.
Because they had a little breakthrough with them talking to him.
Yes. So they think they can try. They're trying to reverse the effects and like get his consciousness back. I interpreted it. I thought originally that like the kid was dead, and they just have like pieces of him in there that are conscious, which you could. Which I thought that's what they're gonna go with. Like you can't like rebuild a person out of the nomus, but it's anime, so of course they're gonna try and do that. Holy moly! It's getting warm.
Getting warm?
Yeah, my hands are starting to sweat now.
Starting? Might have been sweating for a minute.
I'm a cold person. So it was very. Oh, God, it's hotter than Endeavor in here. Hotter than Mirko. Yeah, so they're working on reversing that. Which, if they can reverse that, and if they can give that kid the teleporting power back, which was a friggin' dope ass power.
Dude, this power was sick.
This power was sick, and they killed the copy. They mentioned that Mirko smashed the copy of the quirk they had. The copy, the Nomu that had the copy of the quirk. I'm having trouble here. The Nomu that had the copy of the quirk, Mommy Mirko broke to pieces.
Yes.
So it minus probably whatever copy. All for One has. This could be if they get that back, it'd be a huge win for like teleportation and shit because they don't have any teleporters.
They don't have any teleporters in your point.
No, they don't. Teleportation is like something that the villains have for some
If you
reason.
think about it, they have a lot of really dumb quirks on their side.
Oh yeah, of course they do.
They have so many dumb quirks.
Yeah, I know he was part of the other side. Remember Slide?
Yeah, Slide.
I know Slide was a traitor, but dude, that's a dumb fucking quirk.
Like grape juice, and there's
dumb.
really dumb. But next episode looks awesome. So we're getting
one more point.
Oh yeah, sure. The longer this episode takes, the more I enjoy it.
liked the line at the end, how older Deku started talking. It was like, this is the story of how I became the greatest hero.
Oh, yeah.
And how everyone became the greatest hero.
What a
And I'm just
Deku
like,
line.
this better be still you becoming the greatest hero ever to exist.
Right?
Because I don't want this to be like like Class 1A takes down All for One. It's like, no. I want the one for all for one showdown.
Yeah.
Where Deku kicks his ass and smears him across the ground.
Yeah.
And that's how he wins.
I remember I instantly pointed it out. I was like, oh no, that was a disappointment. And you're like, maybe it's just like a Deku thing. You're like, maybe it's just a Deku thing where he's like, I'm the strongest. And so are my friends. When he's like, no,
even though it took a combination of 5 different quirks just to catch up to you.
Yeah, even though you already called them out for being bitches.
Yep.
I do, because first of all, the line was originally sick when he's like, this is the story I became the strongest hero. And we're like, let's go. And then he was like, and how my friends are the strongest, greatest heroes too. And it's like, all right, Deku.
Yeah, calm the fuck out. So, yeah, what are we saying next episode?
Oh, next episode looks awesome. Stain, All Might.
Yeah. So yeah, we were right about. We were questioning that last episode if Stain was following Deku or if he was following All Might.
Yeah.
So he's following All Might. It looks like.
Yeah. At
in his Batmobile.
At first, I thought he would definitely be following Deku.
Yeah, because Deku is
Deku fucked him up.
Yeah, fucked him good.
But maybe.
But I guess he always did say that All Might was the only one that was allowed to kill him.
That's true. Mm-hmm. But it looks like he's. Oh, it was a burp. I thought you were like looking at something. It looks like he Stain puts a sword to his throat, and then after All Might talks to the class, it looks like that's the sequence of events. He talks to Deku about it.
Well, he doesn't want to kill All Might because All Might is the only one that doesn't conflict with his ideology.
I really think All Might's gonna die this season.
You think this season, really?
Yes.
I think it's gonna boil into the next one.
Or maybe the next one. But
Yeah,
I
can
think
see
this
the next one.
arc, of the Shigaraki destruction arc.
That'd fuck Deku up pretty bad. I think he's already had enough character development for one season.
I think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Also, one thing I really liked is when they go back and they show when the villains first showed up in that dome or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's remember Shigaraki shows up and you're like, oh, this weird dude.
Yeah, he's fucking weird. Stop scratching yourself.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this villain, sure, whatever. To make him the villain that he is now.
Oh my god. So much progression.
So
They've
good.
this show's come so far.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I never had a show do this to me where I was so ready for it to be bad and I was so sick of it and done with it that it just turned out to be amazing. Like, this has been some of the best anime I've ever watched in my life.
It's so good.
In terms of character progression, in terms of just badassery, in terms of everything. So I am, once again, as always, hats off to My Hero Academia for proving me utterly wrong on this case.
Remember we thought this was gonna be the last episode too.
Yeah,
Like,
we were like, I'm gonna be fucked up when the show's over. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really gonna miss this. I really hope they somehow manage to stretch it all the way to Demon Slayer coming out.
How many
'Cause
episodes is there?
I don't know. I didn't look.
It seems like a lot.
There's been a lot.
It seems like a lot.
There's been a lot. I feel like we've already crested 20 if we haven't yet.
Oh, let me look real quick.
Okay.
Keep talking.
But it's gonna be rough when this show's over because, man, I don't know what's gonna fill the gap right now because I need Demon Slayer will fill the gap eventually, but man, it's just the show has had its ups, had its downs, but it's been really amazing, and it's every episode. This episode especially too was like a slow episode, and it was amazing. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's so rare for anime to nail every piece that I gotta give it credit where it does because, man, this was such a good episode.
Yeah, I remember like when it ended, I was like, oh my god, that was amazing.
Yeah. Next episode does look maybe a little slower. The Stain thing could be interesting. But it looks like Deku is going to be getting his rest and rehabilitation that he actually needs. So I don't know what they're going to, I don't know what they do from here though.
Shit.
Do they just wait for what? Are you getting spoilers? Don't get spoilers.
No, I'm not getting any spoilers. I'm getting a yeah, I guess I am getting a spoiler. I think next episode's gonna be the last episode.
Fuck.
Because every season they've done 25 episodes.
Yeah, is next one 25?
And the next one is episode 25.
Yeah, that's probably it then.
God damn it.
Fuck. Well, now we really got to find more anime to review.
Yeah. Oh my god. They've done 25 episodes for like the last 4 seasons.
Oh,
so.
100%. I think they've done it since the first one. Haven't
Yeah.
they?
So
yeah.
I didn't.
It's their
screw up.
standard.
So yeah, the next episode's gonna be the last one.
Damn it. I mean, we're gonna get some really cool stuff then, probably.
Maybe All Might's death.
I don't know. I don't know. He's dying at the end of the next episode.
Maybe Stain will cut his head off.
I doubt it. All Might is literally the only hero that Stain likes.
Yeah, but what if? I didn't even think about this. All Might's definitely gonna die. Maybe not next episode, but he is going to die. Because then he'll talk to Deku.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
He'll finally form inside of the
Yeah.
One for All. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's definitely gonna die.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They got a seat literally warming for him right now.
Yeah, it's literally just a. Remember, it was crying.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll call this episode an end so you can get some release.
This was a sizably long episode. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? This is like I think actually.
How long is anime review?
We've actually been pretty good about this, and I'm really enjoying it, and that's why I'm like kind of keep the conversations going. But like we've been doing around 30-minute episodes every time, and honestly, like that's
This is a
been pretty good.
substantial anime review. Yes.
Well, last one was just My Hero. It was like 30 minutes.
Yes, because the show's amazing.
Yeah, no, and I think it's good. I think that's good that our episodes are like the art one, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah,
We're getting good at podcasting.
I mean, we're awesome.
Yes, we are. Tell your friends about us.
Before we sign off, though, keep an eye out for we'll promote ourselves.
What are we talking about?
Promote ourselves.
Keep an eye out for the Normal Nerds podcast.
No,
Oh, we talking about the other one we're working on?
you all right?
It's fucking hot in here, Maxwell. The damn thing reads 87 right now. It's 87 degrees in this room in my immediate vicinity. I have 7 layers on. Promote the damn D&D podcast so you can get the fuck off of here.
Well, first, you did it in the art episode, and I think we have a Normal Nerds Etsy
Yes, we do.
where I make.
Maxwell needs to get his ass on putting stuff on there.
Yeah, we there's battle maps on there, and these paintings. If you are a Stormlight fan, Life Before Death, we have all the other ones. Maybe we'll put them all up one episode one day.
Sure.
When we do a ranking of something, I don't know. And the other one is keep an eye out for the Party Hard podcast, a D&D 5e actual play podcast, where it's our D&D group playing D&D. We thought we'd bring the Normal Nerds thing. Our slogan is D&D is for everyone.
Facts. It really is, and we will be putting that out hopefully soon. Should we?
You know what's really funny? That is our slogan. There's a fucking huge D&D podcast called D&D is for nerds.
Dude, this is perfect. We
You
got
dicks.
Yeah.
D&D is for everyone.
It is for everyone. It's not just for us.
And
not
it's
just
now
for you.
88 degrees.
Yeah. We should wrap this. But we should definitely. Yeah. Hopefully that'll be out really soon. We're what is it? Monday we record the first episode. Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong, we'll see.
And then I think we'll do a special episode on the Party Hard podcast YouTube where it's just me and you talking about
Sounds good.
the world so far and what happened. I'm the DM. I wrote the world, but you're play character, and we can talk about all the things that happened before.
Okay.
So people can get some lore and build up beforehand.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I remember everything that happened. Yeah.
Well, not everything that happened, but like big events.
Yes.
You don't remember big events?
I might. I'm very selective with my memory on this one. I forget a lot of stuff. I forgot the druids' names, man.
You still remember grabbing Cassandra first.
Well, that was important.
All right.
That was my importance.
Okay. Yep. Or we
Anyways.
could have a whole crew. I guess we could do a whole crew. We could get the
Yeah,
whole
we could
crew.
probably do that if they want to do it. Yeah, just do. Yeah. Well, there's logistics in that, but we can get it done.
Well, yeah, those logistics. whatever.
But it's an in-person D&D thing. It's not a virtual thing, so
Yeah.
which is
That's
always
another
better.
thing.
I'm sorry. For anyone out there who's doing a D&D podcast, it's virtual. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry.
yeah,
It
it's lame.
sucks.
It's lame.
Like, maybe you guys are really good, but man, virtual shit ain't good.
Yeah, and you'll see also we're going to be doing one shots called the Scarblade anthology, which is a kind of lore of the world.
Mhm.
So keep an eye out for that.
Sounds good.
Should we keep going or?
No, we're done.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.